The Interior and Energy are expected to appear before Parliament next week to address concerns over the lack of life jackets in communities that rely on water transport. This follows the tragic drowning of 7 Laura Secondary School students on the Black Volta on June 13. Channel One News' Charles Owusukumi has more in this report.
June 13, 2025, members of the Laura Secondary School Cadet Corps were on a routine jogging exercise when they attempted to cross the Black Volta River at Dipe in a canoe. Tragically, the vessel capsized midstream, throwing all 10 students into the river. 7 of them drowned. In response, the Member of Parliament for Laura, Bid Zidane, made a statement on the floor of Parliament urging NADMO to urgently provide life jackets for communities that depend on water transport.
I believe that what happened could have been avoided if there were life jackets available to the students. Unfortunately, there was none. I therefore wish to appeal to NADMO to take steps to provide life jackets for the Dipe community and all other communities along the Black Volta that use boats to commute, because that appears to be the only means of transport. This should not be allowed to happen again. Let us take preventive steps, including public education on safety and security. I further appeal to NADMO, the Regional Coordinating Council, and the Laura Municipal Assembly to come to the aid of the Laura Senior High School and the bereaved families by providing support to them in these trying moments. As a stopgap measure, I have decided to procure 10 life jackets as soon as possible to avert any future occurrence. Mr. Speaker, the time has come for us to rise above partisanship and political point scoring. The safety and development of our people must take precedence. The death of these 7 students should serve as a national wake-up call, an alarm bell sounding from the banks of the Black Volta at Dipe, urging us to act.
Following discussions, Parliament agreed to summon the Ministers for the Interior and Energy to explain what measures are being taken to acquire life jackets for at-risk communities.
Can we invite the head of the NADMO to come and meet us or discuss with us?
Speaker, I did, but he may have to be accompanied by his sector minister.
The sector minister.
Yes, and also maybe the head of VRA, because of the issues. Speaker, you see, we are looking at, is it possible for us to purchase, for instance, 10,000 life jackets to be donated to these communities via the districts?
That's exactly what I'm looking at.
Exactly.
So that if we can look at the budget of Interior Ministry, so that certain portion of their budget
to take
could be allocated to take care of these emergency issues. I think it's very, very critical.
Yes.
Honourable members,
we look at
on that
Speaker,
note,
we look at next week, Tuesday or Wednesday.
anyway,
A week. Yes. So, Speaker, we proposing that next week Wednesday.
so let me
give
link
them
up with
ample
you.
time.
You are the government. Let's
Great.
link up with you so that
Speaker, I'm guided.
Very well.
Extremely.
Meanwhile, in a separate statement on the floor, the MP for Nhyiaeso, Dr. Stephen Amwa, expressed concern about rising unemployment. He called for entrepreneurship training to be introduced at the basic school level to help address the challenge.
Mr. Speaker, the most needed solution being the impact of this statement is the advocacy for the inclusion of entrepreneurship as a core course in the junior high school, the academic curriculum, and as elective in the senior high school academic curriculum. Mr. Speaker, I have already taken the needed steps and have unofficially contacted the education minister, who has given me the needed warm and not the frigid reception, as he deems that as very integral in a developing economy such as Ghana.
Business on the floor today was largely statements from some of the MPs. Government also laid before Parliament the terms of the debt restructuring between Ghana and the Official Creditor Committee. Now, that paper has been referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report. Parliament will continue with its sittings tomorrow, June 18, 2025, with some ministers, including the Gender Minister, line up to answer questions. From Parliament's House in Accra, Charles Osukumi for Channel One News.